Hey guys, this is Dinesh for TheTigerTek.com here with an unboxing of the Samsung Wave. It's also known as the S8500 Wave. The Wave has a 3.3-inch Super AMOLED capacitive touchscreen with a pixel rating of 480 by 800 pixels. The Super AMOLED screen on the Wave is very similar to the Droid Incredibles and the Nexus One's AMOLED screen, but the only difference is that the AMOLED screen on the Nexus One and Droid Incredible and other AMOLED screens is that you can't see it in direct sunlight, but Samsung claims the Wave it can be viewable in direct sunlight, so that should be a good thing. It's a welcoming addition to the AMOLED screens. They're very bright, vibrant. I would say they're on par or a little less than the screens on the iPhone 4, the Retina display. Talking about the iPhone, the Samsung Wave has a similar 1 GHz processor like the iPhone 4. The iPhone 4 has a 1 GHz A4 processor, which Samsung partnered with Apple in creating the chip. The Samsung Wave has something similar, an ARM Cortex A8 processor. The Wave has its own unique operating system. It's called Bada, and it's made by Samsung. It's a bold move by Samsung to include their own in-house operating system. It's very similar to the Android operating system though. So it's an HSDPA phone, and it's a GSM 850, 900, 1800 and 1900. So it should work with most of the GSM networks, AT&T, Rogers, Bell, Telus, Fido in Canada. Comes with a 5 megapixel camera, geotagging, face smile detection, video 720p, which is really nice, GPS, digital compass, accelerometer and everything else that a modern day smartphone has. So enough with the specs, let's go ahead with the unboxing. So let's just go ahead and open up the box. I've already opened it actually at the store because they wanted to activate the phone. So let me just pop out the phone. There it is. Let me just put that to a side and see what else is inside the box. There should be some manuals, instructions that we don't use, so there it is. Instructions, that's about it in there. Here I have some quick guides about the Bada operating system, which is very similar to Android, as I said. There's the headphones, which seems decent. Pretty plasticky though, but they should do a decent job. So there is the call in, call out button. There's also a mic. So it's a standard headphone. Micro USB, which is nice to see. Nice to see that all the companies are going to micro USB, other than Apple, but they might be forced into going to micro USB because the EU wants to do that. They want to standardize all the chargers. And here we have the battery, which is a 1500 milliamp battery. They're saying that it has a talk time of up to 15 hours. I doubt that, but we'll see. We have to put that to a claim, and a standby time of 10 days, I believe. So decent sized battery though. And here we have a USB cable, a micro USB standard to sync your music and stuff. So let me put everything to the side. Now let me give you guys a tour of the phone. As you can see, I just peeled off the plastic that came with the phone, but the 3.3-inch capacitive touchscreen is very fingerprint friendly, so you do find a lot of smudges. So at the front we have the talk, a menu / insert button, and an end call button. At the bottom we have the mic, and it does have a glossy black finish to it. On the left hand side, I believe this is a sleep / lock button. I'll have to investigate on that. And a dedicated camera button, so that's very nice. Most of these newer smartphones don't come with a dedicated camera. And at the back we have the 5 megapixel camera and the flash. Very nice, very edgy look. Edgy yet elegant. And at the top we have a speaker, 3.5mm headphone jack, which is nice also. Nice that they're going with the standard headphone jack. And we have the micro USB charger which has its own little case. And on the right hand side we have the volume rocker up and down, and that's about it. Now that I have inserted this battery and the SIM card, the case, as you can hear by the sound, it is metal, similar to the newer BlackBerry models, which is really nice. Feels solid. Let's go ahead and insert that. Now let me just go ahead and power on the device. And here's the Bada intro, which is very nice. And there it is. So it does have a look and feel like Android with all the widgets and how the background moves and stuff. It has only 3 home screens though. I don't know if you can change that. The AMOLED screen on the Wave is very vibrant and the touch seems very responsive. Let me bring out a Nexus 1 just so you guys see a little comparison. Looks very similar indoors, but I would say it's probably better outdoors since it's a Super AMOLED. Let me just give you guys a hardware comparison of the Nexus 1 and the Samsung Wave, just so you guys can get a feel for how the phone is. So there it is. A little bigger than the Nexus 1 in terms of height, but the screen, I would say the Nexus 1 has a wider screen. Now let me give you guys a quick tour of Bada. As I said, the touchscreen is very responsive, so you can have your widgets. If you click on widgets, you can add more widgets. For example, what can we add? We can add a clock. Oh, you can have more home screens. That's pretty cool. We have 5 now. So as you can see, there's the numbers. That's nice. And there's a few widgets out there. There's the buddies widgets. You can have a lot of home screens actually, which is cool. And if we click on this, it brings you the app tray, just like Android. And you can press the edit button, move them around. You have Facebook, Twitter, all sorts of stuff. I'm just gonna give you guys a quick tour of it. Not in depth. If you want more in depth, check out my other video. I'll be probably making an in-depth review of Bada and the Samsung Wave, a good review. So this is really nice. It has shortcuts to Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. I would suggest all manufacturers do this, which is really nice. And this is actually a lockout, so if you click that, it's a lock, and if you want to unlock it, just like that. So far so good. I'm really impressed with Bada, even though I would say the Nexus 1's Android is better, but I'll have to give this a go and check it out. So this has just been a quick unboxing and first look at the Samsung Wave. If you want more details about the phone, make sure you check out TheTigerTek.com. And if you want to know about the phone a bit more, I'll be doing a good review on it too. So stay tuned to TheTigerTek, and if you like this video, make sure you thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Take care. Peace.